Ha, 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 ha. What? Ha. Okay. 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 Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. Okay. Woo! Hey, it's your boy, Coldest Q. Let's get that echo off and tell you who it is. Coldest Q, that's the app. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment if I'm doing the most or if I'm doing the best and what I can improve on, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little lit. We in this mug, but we gonna watch Poetik Flakko talk about this whole Drakeo. He know who the killer is. B team on his butt. They trying to figure out where he at, what you doing, how he moving. He playing a dangerous game, but guess what? It's okay. Flacco, he said he a journalist. He trying to get this content out, just like me. At the end of the day, hey, get that content out, bro. I want to know who it really is. I have my own perception and ideas of who it is, but let's see who this man says it is. Cause there's gonna be a lot of controversy. He been going crazy on the internet, man. No cap. But let's see, man. This is the TTP reactions, man. Subscrizzle.
The murder of rapper Drakeo the Ruler has been unsolved until today. Because in this video, I'm revealing the name of the person who killed Drakeo the Ruler, I'm revealing the face of the person who killed Drakeo the Ruler, and I'm breaking down in grave details how they were able to kill Drakeo the Ruler at a packed out festival.
Chaos at a packed concert featuring rap legends like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube. A person was stabbed and police have shut down the show.
Well, a man is reported dead after being stabbed at a concert in Exposition Park last night. TMZ is reporting the victim was rapper Drakeo the Ruler. It happened around 8:30 last night during the Once Upon a Time in LA Music Festival being held at the Bank of California.
I ain't go to that one, but man, when I seen this, bro, I was so pissed off. I couldn't even lie to you. When I seen this, I was very, very, very mad. It still pisses me off to this day. Like, how is Drakeo going? Because I really thought he was he is a nigga in the city, but I thought he was just finna do some surpassing, be doing some different ish that nobody did. I messed with him when he first came out after, doing his stint in jail. But I'm telling you right now, he started going up. He even got the Drake feature. Who don't? I don't want to say it's the best, but hey, that man got a Drake feature. That boy Drake, is hard. Period.
Stadium.
A couple of days ago, I made a post where I announced I'm about to expose and reveal who killed a really famous LA rapper. A lot of famous LA rappers have died. I never said the name of who I was about to expose.
Not Flacco with the red
when
rag.
That post went up, almost immediately, hit dogs began hollering. One of the hit dogs who's been hollering the loudest, trying to get me not to drop this video, is Inglewood Family Blood Munchie B, who Drakeo the Ruler famously dissed in his Inglewood diss when he says, "I just dropped 50 on a blind ninja, he ain't see it coming." He was talking about Munchie B. Munchie B thought that targeting me and my parents for something one of my relatives did.
And if y'all know who Munchie B is, he B team. B team. You know what I'm saying? Real big blood. Excuse me. Known for putting work in before he was blind. Hey, all I can say is that, that's what he did. I can't give him props, you know what I'm saying? To me personally, I don't feel like black man should be killing another black man. But, hey, they in the gangbang of life, so certain shit is how certain shit is. All I do is wish that brother well. He seemed like he doing good, but, hey, when you continue to put yourself in beef, and especially this type of beef, they have real beef. Drakeo made that song Ingle Weird for you and them niggas out there that don't know. And that sparked some big beef. Pause. Very big pause on that, but niggas definitely didn't like that.
Would sway me from dropping this video. It didn't. Munchie would even make a threat that he wasn't done with me and he was gonna be at me every day if I dropped this video.
Frederick, your real name, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, Frederick, Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name.
You go put some
Last
allegations.
name on Inglewood Family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight. I swear to God, bro. Flacko. I'm not done right here, bro. I'm on your bumper because you're a horn or you's a horny frog, bro.
On Bloods, why this nigga so mad? Come on, Blood, I don't understand. Blood, why this nigga so mad? Swoon, because I'm confused.
No,
right?
he
If you
trolling.
have nothing to do with Drakeo the Rulers' death, if you or your homies and Inglewood families have nothing to do with Drakeo the Rulers' death, then why are you going so hard trying to get me not to drop this video? Once that didn't work, another Blood from Inglewood called Frosty the Snowman,
Mr.
who
Frosty,
in my opinion was put up to this by Munchie B, called Adam 22 and began to threaten Adam 22 that if I drop this video exposing Drakeo the Ruler's killer, that they're gonna treat it as if no jumper dropped it. This is just age-old LA tactics.
This kind of content.
I'm gonna just be right for real right now. If y'all niggas ain't seen that nigga, hey, I fuck with Frosty. I'm gonna just be for real, but that nigga got stripped. You know what I'm saying? That nigga got stripped. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Him and Almighty be going back and forth with it. And I'm telling you, he Frosty was like, "Oh, your mama got ass," and with the little emoji with the, you know, with the little shit coming down. Man, that nigga, he posted that nigga getting stripped. I'm telling you, them niggas got beef. But Frosty, sometimes he just need to shut up, God.
And it's gonna get treated like no jumpers, the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Which, he's right. On one hand, I think Flakko's totally within his right to expose whatever the fuck he wants to say about an ongoing investigation. Because, I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world, where the New York Times, if they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed, they are going to publish an article.
We've been dealing with LA bullies our entire life. The reason why they contacted Adam when them coming at my family and me didn't do anything is because they think, well, Flakko is associated with no jumper. So if Adam, you know, can get scared, then maybe Adam will scare Flakko into not doing it. Or if Adam tells Flakko, hey, man, if you drop it, your job is at risk, bro. Just, again, LA bully tactics that didn't work, right? Because Adam isn't terrified, isn't scared. Nobody is scared of gangbangers anymore, Blood. That's a fact. All right, gangbangers don't scare nobody. So, of course, none of it works. But I'm confused as to why Munchie B is going this hard, because I'm in gang members' business.
Well, let's think about it. I know I keep pausing the video, but let's think about it. Hey, look. Flakko comes from a point of, I am getting information from some type of, I guess, police or something like that, he said. Now, he's saying he's releasing information that is going to be released. And if it ain't released, that he's going to say something. Because they take it too long. He said they trying to create a conspiracy. Now, if Munchie B and any of his people, because at the end of the day, if y'all didn't know, Drakeo had beef with niggas from Inglewood. Inglewood is blood niggas. All right, now he had real beef with these niggas. When that nigga Drakeo got in once upon a time, he had, and that's the little festival ish. He could bring about 10 people. Now, YG, on the other hand, he had about 100. All right, and if you know, Drakeo and YG did not mess with each other at all. You feel what I'm saying? They was not messing with each other. They had real beef. So at the end of the day, it get ugly in LA, especially when it's beef over, you know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That boy Drakeo was disrespecting niggas, bro. No cap. But hey, I'm just saying that in LA, this shit get tricky in these streets. That's why you got to know what you doing. And it's rest in peace, Drakeo. Real talk. He was a shit talker. It just sucks. It feels like he's still here, but it just, damn it, he not. Man, it's sad, but you know, this is what happens with these LA politics, these LA streets and stuff. That's why I'm so and very much happy. I love my mama, because it is, you grow up in a certain environment, that's how you gonna end up, you know, damn near being. And the type of nigga that I am, nigga might have even just gangbang, but I never wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I stayed over here in the IE. I was in Long Beach and the IE. But what type of nigga would I be gangbanging Long Beach in the IE? Come on. I see niggas gangbanging. Nigga, you from Rancho. Nigga, you from... I don't give a shit. I don't care. Ain't nothing ghetto out there. Okay, you take your ass to San Bernardino, I hear you. But anything in Ranch Pomona for sure. Anything outside of that, just kill it off. Maybe even Rialto too, because I see some real Crips up over there too. But man, y'all, this type of beef was real. Really real.
When Munchie B has kept me in gang members' business for as long as I known him.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp.
And
Here's how I
that's the
keep track
thing,
of all my
because
tasks.
that
I
no
start by brain
jumper,
dumping everything I need to get done
content,
and a list.
that's all they about.
Somebody
They about that actual gang banging shit. They gonna bring it out and they showing it to the world.
Go ask Munchie B how me, a civilian from North Dakota, knows who shot and killed Rosemo in Inglewood. Go ask him. Just so the streets don't think I'm bluffing, I'm gonna give the streets a hint of safe, something right now that only the streets would know, that I know. That's the hint. Now, I would never reveal
He said nothing, by the way.
this information, but if Munchie B have kept me in the streets business for a long time, why is he all of a sudden mad that I'm doing street content? Is it because he's intimately involved with Drakeo the Ruler's death? See, I asked Munchie B this on the No Jumper show.
Again, from my perspective, if Munchie is saying he has nothing to do with that, then why Munchie be so invested that he's willing to diss me and go out the way to cause this much trouble? He has nothing to do with that.
Hey, Flakko, hey.
Look. To be answer that question though.
Receipt.
He looking for a certain answer. I ain't gonna give it to him.
About this and going out of his way.
I feel like he's the only podcaster from Inglewood family, so he feels like it's kind of on him.
So the families have something to do with that.
I don't know what you talk. What are we talking about, bro?
Okay, let's be real.
Ask my question again.
When it comes to Bloods, Munchie is obviously kind of it has always been at the forefront of the Drakeo versus the Bloods beef. So I feel like it's not really that surprising that Munchie ends up speaking on behalf of the other side of that, right?
I think like the
Munchie B has said he has nothing to do with that. The Bloods had nothing to do with that. Family had nothing to do with that. So again, if Munchie B and Inglewood families had nothing to do with that, then why is Munchie B so passionate about this and is causing this much trouble and dissing me over a potential video that don't even exist yet?
What was I trying to do, Munchie? Well, if Munchie B don't want to give the world an answer as to why he's so upset I'm doing this video, then I'll give the world the answer. The reason why Munchie B is so upset is because the person who killed Drakeo the Ruler, the person who took the knife and actually stabbed Drakeo the Ruler, well, that person is really close to Munchie B. But of course, I'm not saying anything new because Munchie B slipped up and said on Clubhouse that he passed the bottle to Drakeo the Ruler's killer almost every day.
No, man, Drakeo is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Drakeo shit used to be on the table and it ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You know Drakeo shit was on the table and it ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I did. I said Drakeo and his brother worked there on Friday. You know on there every Tuesday, right? Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Hey, Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about? Bro, Drakeo is dead, bro. Drakeo is dead, bro. Why are you talking about that nigga?
Hey, bro, you heard what I just said, right?
Drakeo put 50 on a blind nigga and he's dead. Why are you talking about him?
Drakeo the Ruler ain't never dead. Is long live the ruler forever. But
Nah, look. See, this is tricky business right here. This man Flakko, he in tricky business. This is why these niggas is telling this nigga and telling him to calm down. Why? Because Munchie B know he whoever it is affiliate of his. So he don't want that person to get he don't want that person to be in jail, period, point blank. So he trying to tell Flakko, you telling a little too much. But hey, Flakko, he coming from a journalistic standpoint. He gonna make sure the content get out simply because that's the type of nigga he is. He on some TMZ shit. Y'all can't expect this type nigga. If y'all was over in that office and y'all know Poetik Flakko was a part of No Jumper, right? So then why is y'all even telling any type of business talking talking to, I don't know, whoever y'all talking to. How is this information getting leaked? Is Adam on the phone? If y'all letting Adam on the phone, why would y'all even let anything like this get leaked? If somebody else is leaking the conversation, y'all, that's why you can't trust niggas. Gangbanging or not. Because niggas, if you didn't gangbang, niggas will still do this to you. That's why it's just like, damn. And see, the thing about niggas nowadays, these niggas that bang, these niggas be telling on themselves regardless. Niggas trying to prove a point to niggas because these niggas, look, you see this nigga, Flakko, red rag, bandana on his motherfucking neck and on his head. He is trolling. And he gonna keep trolling you niggas into saying whoever the hell it was. And if you stupid enough to do that, that's your stupid ass fault. Hey, much, I don't even know what to say to that. I was gonna say much love, but look, respect to both of y'all, but understand what you doing, bro. Flakko, you know who Flakko is. Don't be talking too much, or don't be talking too much to certain people who you know. These niggas don't be knowing who's gonna leak they shit. That's why it's hard. You a gang maker, and you got these niggas that you getting clout. These niggas gonna want to start saying, snitching, talking, and leaking information. Maybe these niggas might get a little bit of money from it. Maybe they don't. These niggas, a clout is a dangerous drug, bruh. And this is what it looks like. Not only does Flakko go get some clout from this, because he been going up all week. Everybody been wanting to know. He on Say Cheese. He on No Jumper, obviously. He on Back on Fig. He on all these LA places, podcasts, media platforms, and they posting this. They posting him. They want to know what he know. I'm sorry, y'all. I must be talking too much, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to get y'all the real when it comes to this. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Flakko a different nigga. I pray for his safety, because putting some shit like this out, hey, I already know he ain't out here in LA. I'm not in LA. I'm IE with it, but I know he for sure is not in LA, and they know that. He don't go over to No Jumper all the time. He go over there sometimes. Hey man, he playing a dangerous game, but he on some academic shit. Let's see how far he can do with it.
I'm glad you said that, because it's time to expose which one of Munchie B's friends who killed Drakeo the Ruler that he passes the bottle to every day. And I'm also glad, Munchie, that you contacted the Crips to apologize for saying too much, because your homie is responsible for other people's deaths. I'm glad you called and apologized and confirmed that your homie is the killer of Drakeo the Ruler. I'm glad you did that, Munchie.
Oh,
I'm glad you were dumb enough
this
to
is a
confess
dangerous game.
that your homie is the one who killed Drakeo the Ruler. Now, unfortunately for you, I got his identity, his name, and let's expose that right now.
Oh my.
Whoa.
No, we did not get an ad. He was just about to expose that man. Let's go. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? All right, let's go.
Drakeo the Ruler was initially invited to the festival that he lost his life at. He was skeptical. He was reluctant to go, because when you look at the flyer for the festival, YG was also set to perform. And obviously, Drakeo and the world was well aware that while YG was discussing Drakeo the Ruler on No Jumper, YG told Adam 22 that he's not doing no rap beef with Drakeo, right? Him and his dudes beef for real. And if it's beef, which it was with YG and Drakeo, him and his dudes is gonna come and get you. Drakeo understood that was a threat towards him, and that YG was publicly stating that they're gonna come and get Drakeo.
Like, people be knowing, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not finna be going out there doing no rap diss and it's like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing, you know? So, like, I'm gonna tell the homies the same shit, bro. I done told D3 that, like, we ain't doing none of that weird shit for nothing, for the rap. No, we not on none of that. We trying to make hits. We gonna move around, get rich, have fun. All that rap beef and all that shit, we not rap beefing, we really beefing. the homies gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Man.
we ain't even trying to do that. We chilling. We not on that.
So are we supposed to read between the lines? Are y'all reading between the lines?
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I tell the homies. That's what I tell the homies that who I be with, that I hang with. You know what I'm saying? Like D3 young, bro, that's not cool. Like, we ain't doing none of that.
Right. It's kind of like a shortcut to like getting you a couple million views.
As reluctant as he was, Draco still agreed to come to the festival and perform for several reasons. A, he was being paid $50,000 to come and perform. And then two, Snoop Dogg personally called Draco and asked him to come to the festival and perform. Draco had love for Snoop, so he couldn't turn that down. And Draco also got assurance from people he respected like Wack 100 who told him that they will be there as well. So if he come early enough, they'll be able to link up with him and he will have some reinforcement. However, Drakeo the Ruler came super late and came after Wack 100 and his crew already left.
We was actually waiting on Draco to make sure he got in and out right, but shit, we waited on him an hour.
I'm gonna just be for real right now. Hey, we just gonna put this right now. Yo. Boo. Hell no. Wack, he is a social media warrior, okay? At the end of the day. Some of this shit you gotta decipher what the hell he talking about. Real talk, cause he be talking some shit. Some of it true, some of it's not. No cap. It's hard to believe Wack.
Or something, you know, I had 100 tickets. I had 4 artists performing. I had Game, I had Blueface, Coyote, and True Car. So I told Nephew we was gonna wait up for him and make sure he got in and out of there right. But after holding Blue and holding Game and the team a whole hour, they was with it. And like, bro, we don't think he gonna show up. Let's roll. I called his little brother and then was there early, about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, you know, they was good. By the time we got to the Sprinter and got to the freeway, we got the call. He was dead.
Draco needed every one of those numbers to save his life because the plot to murder Draco was already in place by the time Draco got to the festival. Now, the reason why Draco was so late to the festival is because he had to make multiple stops before getting to the festival. So Draco and his security guard met up at his home in the hills. Draco and his security guard left his house in the hills and drove over to the Awful Lot of Call Center parking lot to link up with Ralphie, K7, Chief and Heavily, and others to then drive over to the festival. Before they started driving over to the festival, Draco had a conversation with everybody he was with. He told everybody, get rid of whatever you guys have on you. Get rid of any guns, anything illegal you guys have on you, get rid of it right now. Draco didn't want to get to the festival and have problems with the police or security. So he told his crew, whatever you guys have on you, get rid of it right now. Everybody who was with Draco got rid of everything illegal they had on them before they began to drive over to the festival. While Draco was driving over to the festival, he was getting live updates from members of his entourage, like Donut, who was already at the festival. Draco had a hunch something was wrong, so he had people at the festival setting parameter and just like testing the temperature and looking at who was already there. Draco felt a little more at ease as they got closer to the festival because the people he had in place at the festival already was telling Draco, yo, we ran across YG and his homies and these bloods that we don't get along with, but they seen us, they know we are part of your entourage and we're part of your crew, and they didn't do nothing or say nothing to us. So it looks like everything is chill. At the time, they seen that as a positive sign. But looking back in hindsight, that was a negative sign.
Clearly. Like I said, we was there checking in. We've been there all day. I personally was there all day. I ain't gonna say well, I check, you know, for the check-in team. So we there. They said, we go with the homies. Now let's stay here, man. Make sure it's cool for them. Make sure it's, you know, feasible. Niggas got comfortable. You know, it's comfortable. We run into everybody who we think we gonna bump heads with. Ain't nothing happens. A couple of us. Nothing happens.
In hindsight, that was a bad sign. They seen you guys. They didn't get along with you guys, but nobody said nothing.
No.
That's because y'all weren't the target. They weren't going to set it off with the entourage, and now everybody gets kicked out, and then they miss Draco when Draco come in. No, Drakeo the Ruler was the target from the very beginning. Draco was walking into a literal death trap. Everybody was colluding against Drakeo the Ruler. When Draco, his security guard, Ralphie, K7, Chief and Heavily. When they got to the festival, they went to the security entrance for the artist. When they got to the security entrance for the artist, the security guard said, "What's up, blood?" And they told Drakeo the Ruler they can't go through that entrance.
I don't know how true that is if he said, "What up, blood?" But
even though Drakeo the Ruler was performing and he was an artist. And he's like, "What? Why can't I come through this entrance?" "Nah, blood, you gotta go to that other entrance." As they was driving to the other entrance, there was a van in front of them. They watched the van drive all the way through the security entrance and didn't get checked at all. But when Drakeo and his crew of people got there, their cars got checked. They got stripped. Yeah. They got checked as if this was like the airport security, bro. They couldn't even bring a lighter in. But a van in front of them went right through. This is when Drakeo ignored a couple of signs that was supposed to trigger something within him. The van before you got right through without being checked. The security guard, who was a blood, told you can't go through the artist entrance. You had to go through this other entrance you had no idea of. Clearly something was up. After they was done getting checked, they got the green light to proceed further. And when they was driving up, they went past that van. And the van that didn't get checked, when they drove past it, they seen members from YG crew, 400 members. They were in that van. When they finally hopped out the vehicle, they began to walk past several members of 400 and YG crew with 400 shirts on. They also walked past several BPS members. One member right here you see have a Cardinals jacket on. When Drakeo finally walked in, it was a literal united Blood Nation front against Drakeo.
Literally.
A private investigator says when he reviewed the footage of Drakeo at the festival getting into the altercation that took his life, he counted 113 Blood members who swarmed Drakeo.
Bruh, that is fucking sick. Y'all don't even understand. When we first heard about this shit as niggas from LA and niggas from surrounding areas, Drakeo is the nigga. So to hear he got, all right, I heard, boom, nigga got stabbed in the neck. All right, I'm like, nigga, you could live from that. But, man, I ain't think he was going to go, bro. I'm not even going to lie, bro. And then once you heard it's 113 niggas, bro, against what, 9, 10? Come on, bro. Those niggas easily had the advantage, bro. They 90 up on niggas. 90. They 100 on niggas. Like, literally. Damn.
It was perfectly clear this wasn't something that happened on the whim. This was something that was carefully and strategically planned out.
For sure.
This was a murder that was planned out days in advance. Because when Drakeo walked in, people had on ski masks. A rapper named K7 who was fighting next to Drakeo identified the man who was able to sneak in the knives to give to the assassins. His name is Gloves. He was YG's security guard for years, and he still is.
Cheers. I'm speaking facts, bro. YG in real life, and all the, bro. I don't give a f, bro. I'm so mad, bro. On my mama, bro. YG did some hoe, bro. And if I see Cuz, I'ma slap the shit with that.
Are you though?
On all this puff talking like they hard, bro, but they fight big ass security. You got those security guards fight. Come on, bro. That's cool, bro. On my mama, bro. The big ass ball security guard snuck in knives, all type of weird.
The person he's saying snuck the knives in that was used to kill Drakeo is a man by the name of Big Glove, as you see right here. He's YG's security guard. Anywhere you see YG, you see him. This was strategically and methodically planned. Because as soon as Drakeo walked in at 8:30. And by 8:32, it already sparked off. They were already in place, already had their knives, waiting for Drakeo to walk in so they could murder Drakeo.
Your perfect domain.
Nigga was such a shit talker. They hated that nigga that much, bro. Hated that nigga.
Got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32, like type shit. Like,
wow.
Yeah, that's the type of shit. Yeah.
I think your mom said it was around 40 to 60 men in masks.
No, it was like 100 or something.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
What do you say to people saying it was a setup? Because they were saying he shouldn't have been on the same bill as some of those other people at all.
I mean, shit. it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you know. They're not, I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying? That if you know, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We pulled up at 8:30, 8:32. It was cracking. Like, this, shit like that.
Damn.
So I'm guessing you saw it happen.
Yeah, it was, I mean,
nigga
I
was
think
right
everything
there.
happened in motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right then and there. It wasn't no 70 people who's packing out Draco. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just happened right there.
Yeah.
I feel like it just happened like all in one motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever got to Draco, like, to just get Draco. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was all in one motion.
Yeah.
The footage of them getting swarmed
Damn,
from
it's
100.
like, damn, bro. Like, ain't nobody want to try to sneak a burner in for nothing. Like, bro, I would have. Fuck that, nigga. I would have tried to get a burner in. I do not care. Something is coming in with me, nigga. No cap. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Something's coming in with me, but I can't sit over here and pass judgment, nigga. I ain't no nigga that bang. But nigga, I'm a nigga that want my life. I want to see my kids, nigga. It just is some bullshit. Like, damn, Draco gone all because of this. Fuck, bro. This shit hurt the city for real. Surrounding cities and the city. Everybody love Draco.
Bloods from Pyrus to Inglewood families to BPS. That's on YouTube. Now, if you look at the still shot from this video, you see Draco is behind his security. Draco is still swinging, but he's behind his security. Now, a lot of people mistakenly believe this is the footage of Draco getting stabbed. It's not. When they walked in, they walked past BPS members, Inglewood family members, a lot of Bloods, they weren't fazed. They began to walk, trying to get to their place, trying to get on stage, trying to perform. Draco homie Chiefin Heavily, who has a store in LA, he falls behind. And as he falls behind the group, they try to rob him for his chain. Some Blood members try to rob him for his chain. When they try to rob him, he was able to escape. And he runs over to Draco, Ralphie, and the crew and says, yo, they just try to rob me. Some Bloods try to rob me. Draco says, what? Draco's security, Coop, tells Draco, hey, yo, keep pushing. Keep going. Draco said, F that. Who did it? As Draco turned around to try to figure out who tried to rob his homies, they swarmed them. They absolutely swarmed them. Now, they was fighting for about a minute. Draco did not get stabbed in that video. Draco did not get stabbed in that video. They were fighting for about a minute. As they were fighting for about a minute, LAPD begins to walk down, so the crowd begins to disperse. However, there's people still there. Now, LAPD is shouting, the security guard is shouting at LAPD, yo, get them, get them. Multiple dudes then bum rush Draco and his security guard, Coop. Coop then was able to get one dude, but then the other dude was able to go around Coop and stab Draco in his neck and stabbed him. Coop is yelling at LAPD, get him! LAPD then flashed the light, and before they could flash the light, the dude took off. But who was that dude that stabbed Draco in his neck? Who was it? He's a friend of Munchie B called Frankenstone. His legal name is Frank Williams. Now, this particular screenshot right here is footage from another murder Frank Williams is involved in.
That boy Flakko got the receipts. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. He got the receipts. I'm telling you right now, they look at. It's tricky when it comes to a situation like this because this boy Flakko, he say he's from North Dakota, so I'm gonna believe what he said, right? When it comes to certain shit like this shit is so tricky. But hey, look, niggas from LA knew and know who did it, right? But ain't no nigga finna say nothing. It comes to a nigga like Flakko, a trolling ass nigga like Flakko who he got a red bandana on, but he's over here on the Crip side, basically trying to make sure that the information gets out. That's literally what he on, and he doing it. He doing it. Excuse me, he doing it, and it's just crazy. Like, man, bro,
we are not going to show the footage or identify the victim of the murder because we personally don't want to include the victim in anything out of respect for him and his family.
Come on, man. You got him. Come on, applause. Hell yeah. He got him. But hey, is it applause? Come on, this shit crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This shit's stupid, bro. No cap, bro.
That footage that I'm not gonna show nor identify who the victim was, that footage is of Frankenstone, aka Frank Williams, stabbing another victim in the neck after an altercation at an after party spot.
Josh was just a creative guy with great ideas
until
he started creating with.
He murdered this victim the same way he murdered Drakeo. The victim held his hand out to shake Frank Williams' hand. Frank Williams refused to shake his hand and then stalked.
So it says the people introduced the surveillance video exhibit 2 and A captured the defendant murdering the victim. The video showed the victim walking into a club where the defendant and his fellow gang members were already present. The victim held his hand out to shake the defendant's hand. However, the defendant refused to shake. The video showed the defendant repeatedly following the victim. There were a few times there were a few other times wherein the victim walked away from the defendant and the defendant pursued the victim. This happened a moment before the defendant fatally stabbed the victim. The People's Gang expert detective August Johnson, testified in part response to the gang related hypothetical that the murder of the rival member does benefit, promote, or assist the Black P. Stones gang. Blah, 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 blah. And these are some codes right here. Explicitly states this is more than reputational. Crazy.
Walked him all across the building and then ultimately stabbed him. Now, the police believe that he did this to promote or assist the Black P. Stones. He's currently out on bail as he's fighting this murder case. Now, when he found out that I was going to do this video about him, that I was going to identify him as the man who stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler, he deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He deleted all traces of himself from online. But it's too late for him to run and hide. The police have identified him because people who were present has identified him as the one who did it.
Yeah.
Not only is the police identifying him as a suspect in this, but the streets, him and his homies, have told people that he was the one who stabbed and killed Drakeo. The streets credit him, Frankenstone, Frank Williams, as the one who stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler. People who were present behind the scenes have told anyone willing to listen that Frankenstone is who stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler.
And see, that's what that's why would you be a gangbanger if you know your homies will tell on you? You don't even know. They just go do it. Them nigga, you know how much these niggas pay informants? Niggas should get $60 to $100 to $120 to $150,000 to tell at the end of the day. So this type of shit right here is why you should never join a gang, kids. Because guess what? The nigga that you might think is your homie, that nigga is gonna tell on you, and you gonna be behind bars, fucking feeling stupid because you done thought that some nigga was who isn't your friend is more important than maybe your brother or maybe your sister, maybe your mama. You thought that, look, nigga, if you ain't got no friends, you can create some friends. But I know it's the environment and everything, but hey, we are all humans. Nigga, at the end of the day, you have a choice to do what the fuck you do. I'm not trying to be the toughest nigga, but niggas could get their ass whooped. But what type of shit is that to think that if I join a gang, that these niggas ain't gonna fold on me? Nigga, I'm a regular civilian, and I've had niggas who was my friends fold on me with bitches. And we talking about the law here. We talking about, nigga, time, jail. Hell no. Y'all young niggas and old niggas, get y'all shit together when you doing this gangbanging shit. Because it's not a lot of hood trophies, just to let you know. It's really not. Get your shit together, bro. That shit is not it.
Ruler. It's just a fact. Now, the question here is, why would he stab and kill Drakeo the Ruler? What did he have to gain from it? Well, Frank Williams was really close friends with Red Bull, and he's really close friends with Munchie B. And as Munchie B stated, Drakeo the Ruler died because he got out of jail and began to diss Red Bull, who was right-hand man and really close with Frank Williams, a.k.a. Frankenstone.
What y'all was saying when he was on record disrespecting my homie, rest in peace. He can't talk back, but you disrespecting him. You know what I'm saying?
Long live Red Bull, man.
Long live Red Bull. So, you know, when he passed, I kicked him while he was down, literally. Hey, look, bro. Hey, people invite certain energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad for nobody over there except for his mama, bro. His mama lost his son because he wanted to entertain a little too much, man.
Munchie B said he kicked Drakeo while he was down, literally. Munchie B ain't do a goddamn thing to Drakeo. This is just Munchie B. This is what Munchie B does, okay? Munchie B is going out of his way to try to include himself as if he was the one who kicked Drakeo while he was down. Nobody kicked Drakeo while he was down. Cut it out, man. Drakeo didn't get stomped out. All right, they stabbed Drakeo and ran and did a 40-yard dash.
100 niggas did that.
This is Munchie B confirming that the reason why Drakeo got stabbed and killed is because he disrespected Red Bull, which is, by the way, Frankenstone's right-hand man's and close friend, and which is why Munchie B and Frankenstone are still really close. According to Munchie B, he passes the bottle to Frankenstone on a daily basis. Now, to add more incriminating and self-snitching, right, after Drakeo passed away, a Black P Stone member, right, from the Baby Stone Gorillas, P4, he came out, right, and said they did what they did, and Drakeo and them did what they did, essentially claiming that the Black P Stones is who killed Drakeo. Frankenstone did it.
Can you be a travel advisor without quitting your 9 to 5?
If I'm being correct,
yes. We're for the Modern
if they
Travel
talking
Agency,
about
and
Indian, or they said Red Bull, sorry about that if I'm messing up the video right now. Sorry about that, y'all. Red Bull, I believe I don't know if it's Indian Red or Red Bull. Maybe I might be look, I don't be knowing every nigga hood name. It's too many, right? But I remember it was the nigga, he got popped in the car or stuff like that, doing a lot of talking shit. And that nigga did end up dying tragically. So I don't know if that is the case. But, hey, shit.
Yeah, shit. You know, it is what it is. J-Side did what J-Side did, and, you know, they did what they did, so.
Yeah. You try to stay out the politics, like, now more that your, like, music's starting to go in, like, a better direction.
I ain't staying out the politics, but, you know what I'm saying? They know what's up with me.
He even took to his Instagram story to further claim the body for BPS and celebrate the death of Drakeo the Ruler. This is him literally celebrating, got the smirk and demon emoji. And when fans pointed this out, he said quite possibly the dumbest thing you could ever say. Instead of saying we didn't do nothing,
Kid Pimp.
P4 wrote, bro, leave the set and Drakeo out the same sentence. Laughing. Y'all trying to have ninjas in jail. What happened at Once Upon a Time in LA, stay there. So you know what happened at Once Upon a Time in LA. Instead of saying, hey, we didn't do nothing, hey, man, he's saying, man, listen, man, y'all know what happened, but what happened there, stay there, man. Don't bring that police stuff online. Again, bro, Frankenstone, if I'm you, bro, I'm blaming your homies, man. Your homies is the reason why we all know you killed and stabbed and killed Drakeo.
Nigga.
In Frank Williams, a.k.a. Frankenstone bill package, he gave up more identifying information about himself. Right? Now, when I read this bill package, all I could do is chuckle. Because you murdered Drakeo the Ruler, and then you murder somebody else, and then in your bill package, you're talking about yourself as if you're like Martin Luther King or something. This is from 2024. He would claim that he's the single father of a 21-year-old daughter. His employment, he says, is he's a recording artist manager for multiple recording artists/groups. I'll be interested to see who this man is managing, right? Because as far as we know, man, he's off the grid. Like, this dude has deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He's gone off. He's gone in hiding. So is he a recording manager for 400? I would hope YG isn't dumb enough to still have him down as a recording manager. Now, he will say he's a community activist. Bro, you are on camera murdering somebody in cold blood who organizes Thanksgiving and Christmas drives for the family. Cut it out, man. Now, he says he is a 40-year-old man facing his first violent criminal charge in 20 years. The detective currently investigating Frank Williams in this second homicide, his name is Detective Sergio Ortiz. His phone number will be somewhere on this screen. Do with that as you may. I don't know what you're going to do with. Do with that as you may. Now, Frank Williams is cooked, right? The police is already honing in
213-996-4118.
His friends is out here telling everybody who's willing to listen that he's the one who stabbed and killed Draco. The witnesses who were there is identifying him as the one who stabbed and killed Draco. He's done. He's over with. That's the man who stabbed and killed Draco. That's his name. Anybody else, they tell you it's a lie. That's his name. Frank Williams, a.k.a. Frankenstone. Now, if you're watching this video and you want to watch another good video, stay tuned for part 2. This is just part 1. I'm doing a full deep dive into this man's life.
Yeah, Flakko. Deep dive.
We have identified the killer of Drakeo the Ruler. And I dare anybody to come forward and say this is not the killer. This is confirmed 100% identified. Now, I'm dropping a part 2 on Frank Williams where we do a full dive into his actual history.
Okay.
But if you enjoy this content, like this video and click the hype button after you like it to send me a hype to help me push this video in.
We might have to do that. What is that one? The Pooh Shiesty, man. But you already know what's going on, man. It's your boy, Coldest of the Q. And guess what? We just made another good episode. I believe that's episode 18. Because I done messed up on the other ones. But, hey, man, I feel like that was a very good episode. I'm going to update y'all again on Friday about what's going on. That man Flakko been dropping content and been going crazy on the internet. So, look, make sure y'all continue to stay tuned in. Subscribe, please. That subscribe button is right there. Please give me a like. I don't know if y'all can give me a hype yet, but give me a hype. Put my videos in the algorithm if you mess with me. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. If I'm talking too loud or if I'm doing too much, too animated. I'm just being myself, but I want to always be better. So, look, don't worry about nothing, y'all. This is the TTP Reactions, and we just learned something new. Y'all keep letting me know y'all let me know what y'all want to keep watching too. I'm about to get some more in there. Good luck. You know what? Peace.